Researchers and occupational safety and health experts from all the G7 countries have gathered in the German city of Dresden to discuss how occupational safety and health can be enhanced in response to the effects of climate change and preventive measures adapted.
Climate change is affecting the whole world, and therefore the people here connecting, meeting, discussing are the nucleus for the new research, for the new results that helping people in a safer, healthier and greener world.
The meeting was initiated by the German Federal Minister of Labour and Social Affairs, Hubertus Heil.
For me, the protection of workers is always a top priority. That is why I welcome the G7 roadmap towards safe and healthy work in a green economy. It includes networking between the G7 occupational safety and health institutions. And this is exactly what is happening here and now in Dresden.
Megatrends such as digitization and artificial intelligence have an ever greater impact on the working world.
This can, of course, contribute in a positive way to climate change, for example, in the context of remote work. It can also lead to a much higher energy consumption in the end. So we have a very ambivalent situation here.
Cooperation between the 7 biggest industrial nations is the right approach to deal with and respond to the outstanding questions of the future.
For us, from an occupational health and safety perspective, we need to understand what is coming, and this is why it's so important for all G7 countries to be here and to react very well to the challenge of our time.
More hot days, more harmful ultraviolet radiation. The impact climate change has on workers is extensive, and there are many different ways to react.
It's not a solution to put in air conditioning systems that are not acceptable in terms of climate change and energy consumption. So we need to find other ways of addressing this. For example, green construction.
Under the G7 German leadership, we have the opportunity to come up with proactive solutions to reduce the negative impacts of climate change, be it on the labor force or the supply chain.
Recently in Japan, it becomes hotter and hotter. So in this year, more than 16 days over 35 degrees Celsius. So therefore, the heat stroke issues are becoming a very, very severe problem for us.
Also with construction workers trying to vary the timing of certain very hot jobs. So if something requires a lot of labor from somebody, trying to schedule that activity earlier or later in the evening.
4 different symposia looked at the issues in detail. What influence does the weather have? What about the increase in infections and allergies? What demands do decarbonisation, a circular economy and alternative energy make on occupational safety and health? For example, in battery production. Consideration must always be given to mental health issues as well.
We talked about the psychological effects, the mental health effects of climate change, which is a very underrated topic, I would say.
At the occasion of this meeting, we have the opportunity to discuss many of these topics together and to see the different point of view and opportunity for next networking in research.
We transfer lessons learned into the new and emerging fields so that we can take this opportunity to better protect workers' health and safety.
The G7 countries have embarked together on the road to occupational safety and health in the face of climate change to ensure that people around the world continue to work under safe and healthy conditions.